2 good, lively practices, and just trying to get back to that identity, that we feel like, earlier in the season, majority of the season, we've been, pretty hard playing, very good defensively. Obviously not always pretty on the offensive end, but man, we've been gritty and tough, and we've guarded people. So, we're obviously, it's the identity that this team needs to have. And we need to take the court with that. And we obviously lost our way last week, but 2 good practices.
Is it easier to find that at home?
I think it's easier for players to play well at home. Obviously, really, to be consistent, to play consistently well on the road, you got to be a really good team, and you got to have, a program that's, in position to consistently do that. I'd say at home you're more comfortable in your surroundings, and but I don't think a crowd or playing at home is necessarily gonna. It's about us. We've got to change just how hard we play, and again get back to the identity that we've been able to have been able to create, up until last week.
The fact it's gone off the rails a little bit, did that surprise you at all? I mean,
no,
especially offensively.
I would say not that we lost, but the manner in which we lost was. It was disappointing. I think I said, year two is filled with, should be filled with some excruciating losses, like the Indiana, like the Xavier, losses where you're just not quite good enough, but you have your identity in place in terms of competitiveness and determination and toughness. And again, that goes back to, what we've talked about for 2 days, which is getting back to the identity that I built programs with. Obviously talent, toughness, just hard-playing guys. You can win a lot of games by having an identity on the court, and we got away from it.
Okay, what are all the different things you consider now that you've seen a body of work from the freshmen, and maybe you start to consider whether they can play a bigger role, more responsibility, more opportunity? What are all the different things you're juggling when you decide whether to turn the key or not?
A lot of things. Obviously, when you break down the game film, and you get a chance to see, the multitude of mistakes. When you watch it from the coach's perspective, as opposed to, from just watching it once in person on TV. You see all the. You just see all the small mistakes, like rotating, blowing scouting, not knowing what we're running on offense, the things that freshmen struggle with. Obviously, we're with them day to day, so we see their practice habits. And so it's young players in terms of going from bench to starter or continuing to increase their role is just they kind of force your hand. Either they force your hand by how well they're playing, and you can't keep them off the court. Or the latter, you just have to go in another direction.
When you're struggling offensively, does it leak into other parts of the game?
Oh, absolutely. No, it's. Again, we're not going to be a prolific offensive team this year. We've got to try to have a good balance of inside out. Obviously, we've got to get Josh going. We need to see the guards to obviously play better. We've got to find a way to get Tyler more shots. We've got to, the things we can do offensively to be better than we've been, but we're not going to be prolific at that court. At that end of the court, we've got too many flaws there. So how does this team compete and give itself a chance to win conference games in a good league? Get back to playing top 30, top 35 level defense. Be tough as heck and competitive. But no, the offensive struggles have affected the mood of the team, which then has affected the competitiveness and determination of the team, which has led to guys not being as gritty and as competitive and as determined defensively. And we've honed in on that the last couple of days.
Have you seen on-court leadership? I'm sorry, go ahead.
What have you seen from Josh the last couple of days after his performance?
mean, better spirit. A better spirit, a guy that's had more life. It's been Josh is a good player. We obviously we're not going to do a whole lot this year if we can't get him back to playing at the level that he played at an Indiana game where minus some defensive struggles the last 4 or 5 minutes. He was good enough that game. And he's had some great moments for us the last year and a half. So getting Josh going. Obviously, he's a guy that's struggling right now, and it's my job to get him in a mental place where he's just playing with more life and more energy because he hasn't had a whole lot of life or energy.
Have you seen the type of on-court leadership the last couple of days that you wanted to?
Listen, that stuff's a work in progress. Again, we're at a place right here, where we're trying to rebuild the program that has struggled. There's not a lot that these guys can draw from each other. Again, because none of them have ever won before in college. When you don't have a player that has had a winning season at the college level, there's not a whole lot of, hey, come follow me, get on my shoulders. There's not a whole lot of confidence that guys can draw from each other in terms of, they've come through and kind of led a team through these tough moments. So it's like, chicken or the egg or whatever, we just all together collectively have got to get back to, again, playing with a lot of heart, toughness, and determination. And I'm the leader of the program. These guys got to follow my lead. And we just got to, we got to get after it.
How do you go about getting a team to rediscover its identity when you feel like it's been lost?
Probably practice plan. Practice plan the last 2 days, the drills we've done, meetings with players, obviously video sessions post Cincinnati, video sessions post South Florida, getting back, looking at the, at least the defensive team that we were at the Garden, defensive team that we were at Charleston, just kind of a combination of all those things, and again, let these guys know that, we need all you guys to be a part of rebuilding this thing right now. You older guys want to look back fondly on your time here when you're 30 years old and coming back to games at Gamble and XL and say, I was as a senior, I was a part of it turning. I was a part of the first winning season in a couple of years. That's what you got to put your focus on. You freshmen, we need you to be tough. We need you to be determined. We need you to grow up quick, freshmen, sophomores. So just a lot of time together. Dealing with where we're at.
Tulane's coming off tonight.
You guys are really off today.
Yeah,
you're like us.
We haven't worked together in a while.
No, they run the matchup type zone, which it preys upon low IQ teams that don't pass the ball very well. Because they switch a lot of things you just get put in a position where you just got to be able to make a lot of plays. You got to know when to cut. You got to know when to drive a gap. You got to see mismatches. So at our offensive end of the court, it's going to be, we're going away from playing against physical man teams to a team we're going to have to be able to think against and be able to space the court well. And then they're really hard to guard on offense in a way, a similar way to some of the some of the teams who play with 4s and 5s that can step out and make threes. Zhang had 5 threes against Cincinnati as a pick and pop 5-man, which is going to be a great challenge for Josh and Isaiah and then a Cook when he plays 5.
They've got a good infusion of grad transfers that seem to be really improved this year. One of whom played for you.
Christian. So that they obviously go into grad transfer route there. Has certainly elevated their team. They're a much different team. Obviously, great win versus Cincinnati. Very competitive game at Memphis to start league play where they were within 4 under 3 minutes of the game. So, older players, good players. Christian was, again, our recipe. My recipe in these rebuilds is, recruit great talent, get them to play harder than anyone in the country, and then get great guard play. And Christian was part of a stable of great guards that I had at Rhode Island. Obviously, our last year there, he redshirted because our guard depth was so deep that it made sense for him, which now puts me in a position where I got to deal with him tomorrow. So, and he's having a great year. But they've got 4 mature, really good guards, and then 4s and 5s that are really good offensive players. So our defense is going to be stressed tomorrow. And then and at the offensive end, we're going to have to play with like high IQ, good ball movement, and understand when to cut and make plays.
How's Jalen?
Gaffney looked good. Gaffney's better. He was the ankle was better, and it limited him a little bit with South Florida.
Okay, that's what, 10 push-ups?
I'm off. I'm way off.
Something.